Welcome, my friends. As we have completed the real-time whiteboard sharing app, and now there are two things was pending. So first was to create the chat app, room chat application under this app only, and the deployment. And regarding that, I have also posted the poll in the community section of the channel. So there I got some responses. 59% are saying to do the both. So I'm going with the majority. 27 people polled there. So now in this video, we are going to add the real-time chat system, that is room chat system that we are going to install. So without wasting any time, let's get into it there. So first of all, what we are going to do. So let's see. First of all, let's enable one, that is Raman Sharma, and click on generate room. And this is the room ID that we have. Just copy this. And I am making this one double. So here I will be having the new window. So here let's apply localhost 3000 and this one. So here we have, sorry, this is, here we have only one user. So you can see that only Raman Sharma is there. So let's join the room. So room will be test name. And here let's apply the code and let's join the room. So now you can see that we have two users here. So same like this one, we have to create for the chat. So we have to create for a chat here. So we will create first of all here button for a chat, and then there will be same type of this thing. So let's go back to the coding section. So here I'm under the coding section and you can see that our server is up and running. So first of all, let's go to the front end. Let's go to the source, and here we have the pages. So in the component, there is a user var. So I'm going to create here one new folder. So that folder will be chat. So chat bar. So let it be chat bar. So here I'm going to copy the all content here from here. So selecting both and just transfer it here. So I think, yeah, I did this wrong. So I have to copy both. So let's copy it and paste it in the chat bar. So now we have same thing in this one here. I think I did something wrong. Let's see if it is having. So let's go to first of all pages to the whiteboard index.js, or let's go to the pages to the room page, and here we are getting this one. Yeah. So here we have created the user bar, but we haven't added anything there. So for that, I'm going to delete this user bar because we don't need this anymore. So here we have the chat bar here. So first of all, we have to create the button. So here I'm going to create this one here. So here will be opened chat tab. So this one straight is there. And here I'm going to create another button. So another button is there. So that will be button for the, so here top will not be 5%. Here, yeah, top will be 5%, but left will be 15%. And we need button as primary. Button as primary, and here set chat tab, and here will be chats. Just save this. And now let's see, we are getting, yeah, we are getting here chats option. So here what I'm going to do, so let it be as 3%, and this will be to the 10%. Yeah, now it's looking good. So here what I'm going to do, let's go back to the coding section. So here I'm going to write one thing. So that will be if open user tab. So if user tab is there, then we are going to render the component. Sorry, open chat tab. If chat tab is there, then we are going to render the chat bar component here. So here let's create that RAFCE. Here we don't need React for now. And this will be chat. Just save this. And here what I'm going to do, going to copy this. So just copy this here. And this one, I'm going to paste it here. So here I'm going to write chats. Just save this. And BG will be dark here by default. So here what I'm going to do, so we have chat. I'm going to render the chat here. Chat. Just save this. And now we can see the changes. Now you can see that we have the chat also. But here one thing is not there. So you can see that we have the set opened user tab. So here will be set chat tab. And from here we should get this one set open chat tab. Just save this. And here what I'm going to do, here I'm going to pass this one to here. Just save this. And now you can see that we are getting it, and we can close it now. We can open the chat and we can close the chat as well. So let me increase the chat width first. So here we don't need this anymore. So here what I'm going to do, so I'm going to add the width. So width will be 400 pixel. Let's see if it is worthy or not. Yeah, you can see that it is looking good. So now here, but we are going to change here. So here we will be adding one here chat bar, means chat section, and then at the bottom there will be a text bar. So here let's do that. So here we have the chat section. Let it be border. So border will be 1 and border will be white. Border white, and here we need rounded. So rounded will be 3 or 2 or 3, and just save this. And now let's see the changes. Here border 1 is there, so there should be border. Now you can see the border here, but we don't have the fixed width, so fixed height. So let's add a fixed height here also. So here will be, here we have padding top to 5. So we will be having padding 5 from everywhere. Padding 5 is more, that will be padding 2. Yeah, padding 2 from everywhere. And height will be 100. So let's see if it is working or not. Now height 100 is not looking good. So if I will be writing height as 50, height as 50 is also good. Height as 80. So height as 80 will not work. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the style here. So here will be height 80%. Just save this. So you can see the height as 80%. So it is very much. Let it be 70%. Yeah, 70% is perfect now. So here what we are going to do here, I'm not going to add any thing in the chats. I mean like any CSS in this chats here for now. But first of all, let's add the functionality and then we are going to do the presentation of this. So here what I'm going to do, so here I'm going to add the one input. So input will be the, so first of all, let's add the div. So div we have here will be the class name. So class name is there. So first of all, we need the width 100. So same thing we need. So I'm going to copy this here, and paste it. Just save this. So we have this same thing. And now let's move forward here. So here we need to add the display grid. So display grid is there. Now grid. So grid. Just save this. So we have the display flex. Let it be flex. So flex will be good. And here we are going to create the input. Input type is equals to text. So here we need the placeholder and the message. And here we'll be having the class name. So width will not be 100%. Actually, height will be 100%. So width we will set. So height is equals to 100%. And here we don't need any margin. So margin top will be just 2. Yeah, margin top is 2. And that's great. Let it be 3. Will be good. Yeah, margin top 4 is good. We don't need any padding. So I'm going to remove the padding here. So now that's great. So here we don't need any border. So I'm going to remove the border. So border will be 0. So border is 0. Now we have to remove the outline also. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the style. So style will be first of all background color will be transparent. So that's great. So here I can write BG transparent is the background color transparent. Then width will be 90%. So that's right, width is 90% here. So you can see that width is 90%, and we need rounded as 0 here. So rounded at 0. So you can see that now it is not rounded. And here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the color. So color is white. So here will be text white instead of that. Instead of this color white, here will be text white. And we need the box shadow. So box, not box shadow. So here will be outline. So outline will be none, and it will be important. Just save this, and you can see that we have the online also. So box shadow. So box shadow, we don't want any box shadow here. So when I'm clicking, we are still getting the box shadow. Important. Just save this. Now still we are getting the box shadow. So let's leave the box shadow here. So here what I'm going to do here. So just remove everything. So here width will be 90%. Other, I'm removing everything here. So we don't need any one like this. Just save this. And here we don't need any border. So I'm going to remove the border as well. Yeah, border. Just save this. So see that we don't have any border. So here I can write the padding as well. So padding y to 2. Yeah, padding y to 2 and padding x to 4. Yeah, you can see that now it is looking good. So you can enter the message here. So here what I'm going to do. So we have to add the button here. So button, here button will be there. Button type is equals to button. So this is right, and send option is there. And let's close the bar. So here you can see that we have the send option. Now it is looking good here. So instead of BG light, I'm going to write BG primary. Just save this. So we have this good send button. So now what I'm going to do. So here we have the send button also. And here I'm going to submit this. So instead of this, I'm going to add the form here. Just save this. Now whenever you will press enter also, so you can see that it is getting refreshed. So it is getting refreshed here. So when you are pressing enter, so it is submitting the form. So that thing we want, and we will handle this refreshing thing also. So first of all, what we are going to do, so first of all, we have to uh, send the chat messages here. So we have to send the chat messages. So first of all, for that, let's first of all handle the form here. So here I'm going to write, first of all, let's create the states. Here will be message. So here we have the message and use reference is null. Then we have not any chats, but still I'm enabling this. So let's import the use state first. We don't have any message. So here will be use state. By default, it is null. So message is null here. So I'm going to control this from here. Value is equals to message and on change message and its value. And we are going to handle submit. Handle submit. Here will be E, that is event. And first of all, there will be event prevent default. And then here we will be having the chat message. And after that, we are going to send the message. We have to send the message also. So just save this. So here I'm going to handle the submit. Submit. There will be handle submit. So just save this. Now we have added other UI here. So now let's add the chat system logic in the backend first, and then we will move to the front end. So now let's. So there will be one constraint that our chats will not be saved. So this is because we are not using any database here, and we are not using database. So that's why we are not going to save the chats here. So when you will close the server and then you will join the room again, your chats will be vanished. So here, let's go to the backend here, and we will go to the server.js. And here we are going to create the chat. So here once the user connected, we have the room ID as well as we have the image URL. So we don't have to worry about the room ID and image URL, everything like that. And we don't have to worry about the user as well. So here we have the room ID and image URL. So what we are going to do here. So here I'm going to add the event here, that is socket dot on message. Socket dot on message. So we will be having the data. So in the data, what we are having. So in the data, we will be having, first of all, we will be having message, user ID. We don't need the room ID. And then here we have to broadcast that message to the room ID, and we have to add the message response, and then we are broadcasting this with the message and user ID. But instead of user ID, we are going to get the name of the user. So for that, what we are going to do, so here we are going to use the function here. So as you can see, with the help of socket.id as well, we can get the user. So instead of user ID, we can also add by the help of socket.id. So with the help of socket.id, we can get the user. So we don't have to pass anything here. So just copy this, and here I'm going to paste this. So here will be, sorry, data, not date. So here we have the user. So now we are going to pass the user dot name. So here will be name. So name will be user dot name. So just save this, and we are not going to add the time as well. So it will be a simple room chat application. And here user can only send the message here. So just save this, and we have this one, everything. So just copy this. So on message. So now let's go back to the front end here. And here we are going to the chat bar. And here we have the chats. So let's use the use effect here. Use effect. And first of all, we are going to just render. So here we need the socket as well. So we need socket here as well. So for that, we are going to go to the app.js. So from here, we will be having in the room page. So let's go to the room page here. And in the room page, you can see that we have the socket here. So you can see that we have the socket. Now we can send this socket to the chat bar. So here, let's go. Where is the chat bar? Yeah. Here, I'm going to send the socket. So let's send the socket. Just save this. And here we are going to listen for the socket. So socket, and there will be the message response. So message response. So if we have the message response, so there will be the data, and we are going to set the data in the chat. And by default, you can see that we have the object. First is a message there, and then username is there. So just these two things we have. Now here, whenever user will submit the data, we have to send this message to the socket. So for that, what we are going to do? So we are going to emit this to the socket, and we will be having the message, and just like that, just save this. So we have just sent the message here. So first of all, we are going to see if the message is there or not. So if message is right, means it is not empty. So then we are going to send the message. And if we have sent the message here, then we are going to set the chat as well. So here will be the message, and user will be the you. So by default, user will be you here. So user will be you, and to the others user, it will be your name instead of that. So just save this, and now we can show the chats here. So first of all, I'm going to just show the chats without adding any CSS. So here chat.map. So here what we are going to do. So here will be one paragraph. So message user, and its message will be there just. So just this thing we are going to do. So let's see what is happening here. So here what I'm going to do. I've added this one. Let's go to the localhost 3000 again. So here also localhost 3000 again, and here I'm adding my name, that is Ramesh Sharma, and let's generate the room. And here I'm going to copy the whole code of the room. Copy this, and let's go to the join room, and here will be the test name, and let's join room. So we have joined the room here. You can see that test name joined the room. We have the alerts. So that's why we don't have to show the alerts here. So now you can see that there is nothing in the chat here. And here we are getting one error. You can see that we have the function here. We have the function in the set users by default, but we don't want that. So here will be the use state, and we have this one. Yeah. So that's why it was showing like that. Here will be set message. So we have the set message, and here we have the set message. Just save this. Now we should not having those. So here let's move to the localhost again. So localhost 3000. This one also localhost 3000. So you can see that we have the message also, like Ramesh Sharma left the room. So you can add more functionality here as well. So here I'm going to join as test name, and just remove slash from here and click on join on. So you can see that we have two users here, and we don't have any code here. So here what I'm going to do here. So let's add the message, that is hello room. Click on send, and you can see that we are getting hello room, but here we are not getting any message here. So here we are not getting any message. So we should get the message here. So this means that there is something error. When I will click on send, you can see that we are not getting anything here. Hello room. It is getting appended here, but we are not sending anywhere the data. So first of all, let's see if we have any errors or not. So you can see that we don't have any errors. And here also, let's see if we have errors or not. Sorry, here. You can see that we don't have any errors. So let's see the console here also. So here also we don't have any errors. So now there is something wrong in our code here. Now we have to see about that. So we have message.user, and so here instead of user there will be message.name. So here will be message.name, and then here what we are sending name and we are sending the message here. So we should get the name and also we should get the message. And what we are passing, so we are passing the message here. So in the data we should extract the message, so that's why we have to pass this in the object as we are extracting the message from the data here. So this was just the error. So now you can see that we are getting the name of the user here, and here let's write localhost again and let's create and join room again. So here will be Ramesh Sharma, generate the room, and here let's copy the code, copy it, and here will be test name, and let's join the room. Click on join room, and now we can go to the chats here. So here you can see I'm going to write hello room. So you can see that we have hello room, and here we have Ramesh Sharma name, so that is hello room. But here we are not getting you here. So here when I'm going to write hello, so you can see that we have the test name as hello, but here we don't have the name of the user, and you can see that so everything is replacing from here. So hello again, and we have the hello again, and here only hello is there. So hello room, hello again, and it is not getting sended. So we have something wrong anywhere. So we have something wrong anywhere. So here we are sending the message, and yeah, here what we have to do. So here we have to do previous chats, and we are returning this, and here will be previous chats, and we will be having the data. Just copy this, and here we will be having the previous chat, plus we will be having the message, as well as we will be having the name as you. So now this should work. I don't know why it is not working. So we have use effect, that is message response, and data. We are sending the data here. In the data we have name and message. Yeah, everything is perfect. Just save this. Now we should get localhost 3000. From here also localhost 3000. Raman Sharma. Click on generate room. Here we should get this. Copy this. Test name. Click on generate join room. And here we have the chats. And let's send the message as message. We have sent this. Now you can see that we are getting you test message, Raman Sharma test message. So test message second. Now you can see that we have the test name, test message, and you as a test message. Now you can see that our chat system is working very perfectly. Now you can also change the UI of this. like any other chat application, but I'm not going to change the UI. So I'm going to make the UI like this only. And here you can do one thing here. You can add the padding. So padding Y will be 2. And you can add the border. So border left as 0 and border right at 0. Just save this. And now you can see the changes as well. Test message. So we have the test message. Then again, send the test message. Test message. So here, yeah, actually padding by is not working. And so because I did this in the wrong side, so we have to go to the chat bar, and in that there is a paragraph. So there we are going to add this. Just save this. Now you can see that we have like this. So that is great. So these are the chat messages here. So that you can do. And one thing we have to do here. So whenever user is sending the message here, we have to send message as null here. So like whenever using user is sending the message like hello room, now it is removed. So hello room, you can see that we have the messages like this, but it is not getting sended because our server is restarted. So that's why it is not sending here. So these both are disconnected. So here we have Raman Sharma. Click on generate room, and here let's copy this code, copy it, and here will be the test name. Paste this, join room, and now we have the chats here. So that is hello room. You can send. So we have Raman Sharma. That is hello room. So here we can do one thing also. Like whenever the user is not a user did not open the chat system, and so did not open the chat system here, tab is not open for the user, and we can send the alert as well. So if the user tab is not open, then send the alert that you have a message. So there is a message from this one, so we can send those type of alert as well. So you can do this modification. So this is very easy. So you can remove add this modification here. So if try this. So if you don't know about this, means if you are not able to make this, then just reach to me or comment in the video section. So for today this is enough, and we have created the room chat application. So for today this is enough. If you have any queries, please comment in my section. I will definitely respond to that. And in the next video we will go for the deployment. At last, thanks for watching. I will see you in the